Hello everyone, welcome to section 2, lesson 1, part 4, rectangle. To draw a rectangle, you can go to the draw tool and click that little icon called rectangle, and on the comment box it says specify first point. I click first point and the next is second point, and that's how you draw a rectangle. There's 5 different attributes you can change while drawing a rectangle. Let me show you one by one. The hotkey for rectangle is REC, enter, and it says chamfer, elevation, fillet, thickness and width. So I'm going to show you how chamfer work. In order to manipulate chamfer, C, enter. It says how much you distance for the first corner distance, so I'm going to say 2 feet. The second one I want to put value of 1 feet. So I'm going to draw a rectangle and see what it does. So see, one distance is 2 feet, the other one is 1 feet, that way. So chamfer and fillet is almost the same, but chamfer you can actually manipulate two different corner values. Let me show an example which will make it more clear. REC, enter. I'm going to put a fillet value, F, enter. I'm going to say 2 feet. So now if I draw a rectangle, I see it's more fillet there, more roundish, and the value is 2 feet from both distance, from the center to that, from the center, the corner 2 feet by 2 feet. So this is the basic difference between fillet and chamfer. So I'm going to show you more. I'm going to show you how the width works, width of the rectangle. So REC, enter. So W, enter. Say 1-2 inches of thickness rectangle. So that's how we draw the thickness. And the other two, which is the thickness and the elevation, that works in 3-dimensional space. So let me show you how that works. REC, enter. Say I wanna make everything 0 before I do it, because I wanna show you how simple, with a simple rectangle. So C, enter. I'm gonna put 0 value. Then F, enter. I'm gonna put 0 value. Then the W, enter. I'm gonna put 0 value. So let me draw a rectangle, which is a simple rectangle. Now let's draw another rectangle with the elevation. REC, enter. Then I press E, enter for elevation. So say for example I want 2 feet above the ground. So 2 feet. Draw a rectangle. And on the 3D space, you'll see it's 2 feet above the ground. And the last one is thickness. So REC, enter. T, enter. Say thickness I want like 3 feet. So I want, and it's elevated. It's already elevated 1 feet above the ground. So if I draw another rectangle, if I see in the 3D space, it's elevated 1 feet and it's 3 feet high. So those are the basic 5 attributes to draw a rectangle. So I'm going to go ahead and make it all 0. So when I draw something on 2D space, I don't want any elevated thing. So E, enter, 0. Then thickness, T, enter, 0. Okay. So in order to check, basic rectangle in a 3D space, it's on underground. Undo. Okay. Now there's 3 ways you can draw a rectangle. First is REC, enter. You can set the basic 5 attributes. So I want to keep it all 0. So if I press the first point, then I could give an area. So A, enter for giving an area. Say I want 500 square inches since my unit is set up as feet and inches. Then I say enter, and it says you want to select length or width value. So I'm going to say L, enter for the length. So I'm going to give it at 5 feet. So one side is 5 feet and the other side it's adjusted itself to make a 500 worth of area rectangle. The next one is R, enter. First point I selected, I can draw a rectangle with dimension. I press D, enter For length I want 5 feet, for width I want 3 feet. Enter. So it's a 5 feet by 3 feet rectangle. I can put it on any position, so that becomes the pivot point. So I say I want it here. For the dimension, I want to check whether it's 5 feet by 2 feet, and yes, 5 feet by 3 feet, and yes it is. The third one, you can draw a rectangle with rotation and give it a dimension, also area. Sorry, C, enter first point, R, enter say 145 degree, and also I can put area, A, enter say 900 square inch, and I can give one dimension, say L, enter, so say 5 feet. So one of the length is 5 feet, and it's a 800 square feet square inches rectangle, and it's 45 degree angle. So that's how you draw a rectangle in different ways. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope to see you on the next one. Thank you very much for watching.